you going? So, today we're off to get our elytra, and absolutely we are going Chocks Away and going adventuring. Hopefully getting some shulkers again. So, we are leaving behind our mountain and going adventuring. Yes, absolutely. We are. Like, I think that when I was trying to figure out what to name the title, I was like, hey, you know what? That is absolutely the correct way to describe it. Because, like, we're not exactly focusing on fighting the Ender Dragon today. It's all about after the Ender Dragon. Because, like, we've never had problems with the Ender Dragon. We don't mention the bridge. We don't mention the dragon being a bit of a brat in that other event. Like, we've had fun. So I think we've got sticks in here. Yes, we do. So I think we're sorted. We're organized. yeah. I mean, shameage. So I think we're organized. And yeah. Bob. Just stick that in there for now. And we don't need anything else. Nope. So, we should be all sorted to do our thing. Because we got the portal organized from last time. Oh, we should actually get ourselves an ender chest organized. Nah. We can get that next time. We could probably steal one from one of the end cities too. I think that should be good. Yeah, that should be good. Wait. Yeah, we'll tidy that up later. I probably should stop. Like, every time I go and say, oh, we'll tidy it up later, it usually ends up taking a couple of weeks for that to end up happening. But I suppose that's that. So, I believe this should be it. We got the food, check. We got some apples, check. We got our water bucket. Our pick. No, it definitely does not. We do not need our axe. Yeah, that is one thing that I find is probably the biggest detriment in any of my worlds, is the fact that it ends up being something that gets to a point where it gets to a critical mass of not being able to find things. And I end up getting super confused on where anything is, and I spend 5 minutes looking through any sort of chest. And so we get to this point where we set this up really early. When we get a new block to place down, it goes in the row. And this is technically temporary. Is it going to stay temporary? Probably not. I'm sort of giving up on it being temporary. But hey, we can live with that. Sort of. It depends if we get to the point where we get enough iron to actually make a sort of semi-functional automatic system. Because I figure if we make an automatic sorting system, then we can make something look really fancy. Because, like, the idea of making an automatic totally works. Totally. Totally works. Hey, Camel! You can come with us! Like, I figure as long as it works, it's fine, right? And as long as we call it temporary, we don't need to worry about it. I hope he doesn't end up in too much trouble. I did not think I would enjoy camels this much, but they're turning out to be one of those mobs that are just so adorable. Like, oh, we do have a name tag. Because I was just thinking, we should get a name tag and name Hamel. The mobs that are adorable need their name tags. Because, like, I think it's adorable. It's cute. It's sweet. I don't think I got the jumping down. No, Hamel. Wrong way, buddy. Yes, thank you. Okay. There must be a trick to having things jump when you want them to jump. And, like, I think it probably... Aha! Because just a spacebar tap. Like, I think... Ooh. Oh, no, wait. How is it that we've come past this way so many times and we haven't realized that this looks so good? But I'm kind of thinking, for this world, that we sort of go with a land of the giants type feel. So we do a lot of vegetation. And then from there, we sort of build it up. So we're getting various levels of builds. It is lava. So that basically, we end up with giant-sized plants. And then, yeah, we've got Hamel sprinting right now. I'm very impressed with it. And then from there, basically what we can do is, go this way. And then from there, what we can do is make it so that basically, yeah. Like, have you ever seen the movie Borrowers? Like, with the movie Borrowers, you had tiny humans living in a person's place, or Thumbelina. So we're really, really playing with scale. And it can make things look completely different. Even if we're just going and playing around with just a simple villager house, even. And you can go ahead and take just a giant villager house, for example, just your simple villager house, and then go ahead and place in homes within homes and have it look amazing. The only trick will be to actually make the giantness of it look like it fits in with the world, rather than having every... Yes, exactly! But what it'll mean is that we won't be able to use a leaf block and things like that, or an actual leaf. We'll be needing to think a little differently, and I'm really looking forward to that, because I think we can do it. I think it'll be really awesome. Oh, poor Looney. Yeah, like, Guardian farms are one of the farms that I find to be usually fairly essential in a world for me, because I really like prismarine and sea lanterns. Sea lanterns are just, amazing. So I end up building them on a fairly regular basis. Okay, Hamel, this is where I leave you. We will be going. It must be a bit of an odd feeling. Aha. Alley-oop. Hip it. Down. Thank you. And, like, I think it must be Yeah, it must be odd. But we don't have any colors here yet. I have the occasional friend that pops in who is technically a mod, but I usually have to phone a friend. Okay, wait, we came this way. Okay, lights on for you guys. Then we went this way? Yes, we have the silverfish holes. We remember! I know, technically, that is perfectly safe, but I have never been able to trust it. Ooh, okay. Dun dun dun, we got everything. Why did I bring my fishing rod? Okay, let's do it. Okay. Please, whatever you do, don't shoot at me. Okay. Well, at least this is a nice end island. One of these is a tall tower. Oh, whoa, those are some very tall towers. Okay. I think... Ooh, okay, we got the shivers. It's really interesting. Oh yes, absolutely. The way I see it, you get to top of tower, then you're able to shoot most of that one is probably there we go, out of range. Maybe that one. I think the first fight is always the hardest. Might be able to get this one. Wait, these far ones. Here we go. Never mind. And I find using a bow and arrow and doing it that way is always so much easier than anything else. Because it's just like, oh yeah, we're good. Which, slow falling, yes, we're good. I know I can MLG it, but... Slow falling makes it feel so much safer. Oh my goodness. Do. Which? Oh. And I specifically took Sweeping Edge off the sword for this fight because I don't think I want to make an Enderman angry again. Not after last time. I think that would just be a mistake. Fine. Where you at? And we do it. Maybe we just keep our heads down. I think we just chill in the bowl most of the Like, I don't know what it is, but when you have the first fight of a world is always just... Whoop. Hi, buddies. Oh, please tell me I get to the ground before this. Never mind, we're good. Like, the first fight of the world is always so... Like, you feel the jitters and it's just like, ah! Good. Like, versus anything else. And, oh, okay. Think. Oh, and we got our bounces back. Yes. We are remembering to do the thing. We're organized. I think we should be okay. Like, the potions are mainly for when we're doing the towers. And I know I go ahead and I bring too many on a regular basis, but we should be okay. Okay, goodbye. So we should be okay. We should be. And like, I think oh. So I think it should be we should be okay to just chill, because usually with this, well, apart from when we hit a corner, then there's a problem, because we do have feather falling on our booties. We have feather falling 4 and protection 3, so we should be sorted. In theory. It's only when we hit the corners. Then if we do not hit the corners, then we should be fine. Yeah, the corners have it out for us. Actually, I should probably keep the arrows for when we're dealing with shulkers. There we go. Now we're doing it properly. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we are trying to kill her, so it is a sort of trade-off. I mean, if we were just going ahead and rocking up to anyone's old house and be like, hey, we got some arrows, we got a sword. I mean, I think anyone would be a bit grumpy about that, right? Yeah. Just be like, I poke you with everything. Good morning, then. How you going? Like, it'd be mighty rude to just show up and be like, hey, you want to be... Oh, well, that is mighty far off. Actually, why don't we go like this so we can actually see everyone in a very nice light? Like, I like these shaders in the end. It's so nice. Not appealing. Minute. Yes. Please. There we go. Thank you. Up. Perfect. On the bright side, this does mean that we get all the ender pearls that we need for actually going places. Okay. Wait, where's our... We didn't pick up our water. Oh, that was almost a bad situation. She is pretty. Like, there is just something about these shaders in the end that is just, chef's kiss. I love it. Yes, well, I mean, there are trade-offs sometimes. Please don't be after me. Thank you, Ender Dragon. Like, oh my goodness. Dealing with the Ender Dragon and angry Endermen who aren't angry at you, that is... Forget dealing with the Ender Dragon. Give me non-angry Enderman any day, please. Oh wow, you can barely see the difference between the blacks. Oh wait, we cannot be distracted. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the blackstone and the everything, they just merge together really nicely. That's cool. What can I say? I don't exactly take it seriously. Well, if I took it seriously, I'm pretty sure I'd keel over from just being like, It's a game. And like, games are an escape from... Wait, no, you stay there. It will stare at your legs, not your face. Like, the way I see it, it's a game, not real life. We appreciate the difference. And the difference means that it's actually good. And happy and joyful. That being said, oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Although maybe I should have put a bit more sharpness on the sword. That would have probably done us a little bit of good. But that being said, like, it's chill to just hang out and hit a dragon. I think... Oh! We didn't get whacked away this time! Wow! Awesome! Like, I think going like this is just as valid. Well, like, I know that sound. But... Oh dear. This is not the time to give... yeah, this is a shader. It's called Super Duper Vanilla Shaders. And yep, like these and the complementary shaders are probably my favorite shaders. However, these are way less taxing on my system. Like, these don't tick up my GPU basically at all. So that's why I use these. They also don't create any jittering in the background or anything like that, so it's really smooth and gentle on my computer. And it means that I hope it transfers over to you guys. Are you coming into land? I hope you're coming into land. Because I always want it to be like the best viewing experience for you guys. And for me too. Because like, if the frame rate's low, it gives me a headache. Oh, that was a corner. And oh, please don't be mad at me. Please don't be mad at me. Please don't be mad at me. I have water. Oh, no one's mad at me. That is great. And I think... Oh gosh, the angry Enderman sound. Like, forget an angry dragon sound. An angry Enderman sound is just something to blink your stomach drop out. And I think, like, having pretty things like this, and think it just sort of adds to the experience. And especially when the end is, well, the end, it makes life a bit better, or at least to look at, because I think the end is it really is being short. You just get flung and then pop, you're good. Because, like, I think it makes it really nice just to see and look and stuff. I feel like I'm playing dodgems. Actually, we can drink some of this. If we can get a little bit more of this. Da-da-da-da. I don't remember what this is used for, but we can have it. We can put it on the wall. It's great. Now we have 2 of them. And it's good. Aha. Oh, wait. That was probably not the best idea. Yes, we have the stinky breath. Oh, I don't think I have ever made a lingering potion in my life. Wow. No, I have never made a lingering potion. That is a bit odd. My aim is not on point today. It's just like, there we go. Now I can at least say I've shot the dragon. It's a bit like dodgeball. Yep. We don't want to land on the tower. We definitely don't want to land on the dragon. We are good. Like, I think this is like high stakes dodgeball. Are we dodging this? Are we dodging that? And the sad thing is, we can't exactly knock it back either, because, like, I'm pretty sure if we tried that, it would shatter on impact. Like, it's really interesting fighting dragons, because I think every dragon's different, because you get sometimes when you fight the dragon and it just never seems to want to perch, and then sometimes it'll just keep hurting stuff, and it's really interesting. Although I could just be like talking out my ear, and it could be an actual reason, and I just don't know it. As Ender dragon fights are not something I've really looked into. And, like, it interests. Or sometimes the dragon she just likes to, what's her name, Jean? I think Jean sounds vaguely familiar as the dragon name. Like being able to go ahead and see what the dragon does and does all those things. Although you're supposed to come in for landing at some point. I'm sure of it. I don't want to waste my arrows on you, therefore the shulkers. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I probably should have brought more arrows. Like, we've got a stack. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Come on. I haven't. I was juggled by the dragon. I haven't been to the Philippines. What's it like? It's... What the heck? Like, I kind of... Like, I'd like to go to a lot of places in the world. I think... a lot of the tropics I'd like to go to, and around those areas, like, and see what it's like. Not as a tourist, like going to the resorts and being like, oh yes, I am such a tourist, blah blah blah. I think that is not my vibe. And mostly because, oh, that was an accident. Mostly because New Zealand being a tourist-based country, you know that it's not... What tourists see is not what everyone else sees. Because I know it's not the same. Because I know for Hawaii... Aha! Yes, please! Yay! Huzzah! Oh, come on! We just have one itsy bitsy little thing left. Oh, that's not gonna work. So, yeah. Oh, like that's one strike away. Like, everyone thinks that like a lot of places go to Christchurch or Rotorua or Hamner for tours and things. Oh, I should not be wasting my arrows like this. But it's not somewhere that, like, as a local, like, you go to Hamner, but Rotorua, you can pass that one up. Unless you like luges. Luges are cool. Okay, we'll do it the traditional way. I shall give you the honorable death by sword. Traditional! You. Gosh, this feels good. I hope that's a really nice place. Although, side note. Wait. Aha. If I prefer people to keep their addresses out of chat, just for internet safety reasons. Ta-da! We have the egg. Yeah. So I really hope it's a really cool place. Oh, awesome. It's good to hear. Da-da-da-da. Oh, come on. Humbug. Like, it's always good to hear when people have their favorite places that they live in and things like that. We can go like this. We can save 2 blocks. There we go. We're working. We're living. This is working. Or, you know, we can just not. Well, because, like, I think... basically, with people's homes and things like that, homes are special. Where people live, it may not be the outside. Like, it may not always be. Let's be a bit more specific. Because sometimes it may be an amazing place to the outside, and it can be somewhere where it's like, oh, yeah, it's really great to visit, but not great to live in. And sometimes it can be somewhere where it's not great to visit, but it's really great to live in. Or sometimes it can be both. It can be really great to visit and really great to live in. And it's always magical when you manage to find somewhere that's both really great to live in and really great to visit. And I think it's special when you find somewhere like that, because those places are just beautiful. Yep. We made it. Da-da-da-da. Yeah. It's one thing I like about this is the fact that it changes it from the shaders change it from something that's that horrible staticky look to something that's nice to look at, I think. Okay, so we should be good. We're in a Midlands, which is double nice. Oh, chorus fruit. We need our chorus fruit. All hail the chorus fruit. So we should be good to head out in basically any direction. Except probably not that way or that way, because of the fact that those two ways mean that we're going around the edge of the void. So it'll probably be good if we headed along this island for now and see where we get to. Hopefully we'll find a city. Yeah. Yeah, I like it because it still feels like we're in space. But on the flip side, you can actually see what you're doing and it doesn't feel all muddy. Because it's the muddiness that has me going, if that makes sense. Like, I think when you're looking at something and it's muddy and it's cold and it's dark, it doesn't make it a good time. And yeah, it's made me really enjoy having shaders on, at least in the end dimension. I don't particularly care for them in the overworld or nether. Although the nether helps with having them. I don't actually have the pumpkin. I didn't really see the point. I don't actually ever see the point in bringing a pumpkin. I find that I'm usually, oh, no wonder I'm slow. I'm usually pretty good at just keeping my head down or dodging eyes. So we should be good. Fingers crossed. Actually, speaking of Halloween, yeah, obviously Endermen just aren't the cool mobs. We're just not joining in on the cool mob brigade. We are a failure of a cool mob. We have not sacrificed our diamond drip. But the way I see it is, yeah, we could put on a pumpkin, but I have the tendency to forget that I'm wearing such a thing, or I crash into things. Can we make that cat? I think we could, probably. Da-da-da. It was the place? I don't understand that reference. I think... I mean, technically we have rockets, we have our slow falling, we have enough food to keep us here for a long while. Oh, speaking of which, we actually do have a pumpkin-headed mob. Well, because it's not Halloween here anymore. It was Halloween here yesterday, and I had the chance to collect a zombie villager, but by the time I got a name tag, I was so disappointed because the poor fella had actually despawned, and I was like, no! Such disappointment! Yes. A bit of this, thank you. Like, I thought... I had been thinking that having a zombie villager would have been so ideal. But we were out of luck. For most of the world it is. Oh, speaking of which, I was gonna wear my Halloween costume. Yeah, we can wear our Halloween costume. Do it. Cast selection, vampire. Go! Bam! There we go! Da 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 da! Blah blah blah! Yeah, it was fun putting this together. Because I was like, yes, we need a Halloween costume because it's Halloween. And like, it's one thing that COVID really stopped was Halloween parties and things like that. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I am a vampire. Ah, ah, ah. So, like, you don't get the dress-up parties anymore. Yeah. Welcome, Ubrachi? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But welcome. Yeah. And yeah, so it's so nice to be able to actually have a costume on and be like, yes, we dress up. Because it's a lot of fun to do a dress-up costume when it's like not required to do something serious. I think it's a lot of fun. Not for sure we'd end up seeing. I think we must have just been lucky in the first few scenes. Yeah. Yeah, from I watched what is it? The Monster Hotel with the vampire in it. I watched it all at once with some cousins of mine, and I have never gotten the blah 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 out of my head ever again. And it's just permanently stuck there. I hope you're enjoying stream. Potatoes are a very wasteful food source. I know I'm sprinting a lot, but wow. Okay, maybe we just chill out and we walk. It's like, I think stuff like that, like even just a blah blah blah, or things like that, it really helps cement a story, even though I personally think the story was not amazing. Children's story, keep them entertained for a couple of hours while they're doing their thing, but like as far as movies are concerned, there are better ones out there. Actually, maybe we start collecting chorus fruit because we may end up requiring it. What? Half a stack of fish, half a stack of potatoes. Yeah, maybe. We've eaten half a stack of potatoes. Goodness. Okay. Alright. Maybe we go this way. I can't help but think, like, it's always when you're not finding something, it's this thought of, wait, what if we're actually going round in circles and we've missed the item that we desperately need? I see you, Enderman. I don't trust you, Enderman. And I know we've got to stick to the Highlands and the Midlands. These being Midlands with the chorus fruit growing on them, and Highlands being the ones where there's big islands, but they don't actually have any chorus fruit growing on them. Those are the types of biomes in the end that grow. grow. We found an end city. There we go. We found it. Hi, One Piece lover. Welcome. And like, I think. Well, we have found our thing. This is great. Although we won't know if we've found our One Piece until we've actually found our Elytra, but still. Should be fine, right? Welcome, Kalua. So today what we're doing is we are getting ourselves some Elytra. We've just beaten the Ender Dragon. Well, we kind of beat the Ender Dragon a little while ago. We beat it at the beginning of the episode, but hey, I mean, who's counting? And today is Halloween, so we are a little bit dressed up. Well, technically it was Halloween yesterday, but still, who's there? This is the closest we get. Ship! I think we get a ship! Please tell me we get a ship. We get a ship! Oh, excitement! Happy days! And it's really nice to see all the new faces too! Yeah! Wings! Okay, I'm kind of thinking, because I'm seeing some puzzle rooms that we can get some loot in. Maybe we do this legit instead of just pillaring up. Maybe we do this legit. We see if we can get whatever's in there. Yeah? Oh. think that, I think we could do it that way. Yeah, totally. Well, that's a big gap. I mean, technically we got the blocks for it. Let's think about this. It's so close yet so far away. Okay. I'll stuff it. We're just going for it. We're going for it. We can just pillar across. We good. Like, I think we should be good for just across. The only thing would be if somehow we manage to actually make some shulkers mad at us, but we have the chorus fruit. My favorite color is red. It is very much my favorite color, and if we were not on a 1 block wide bridge in the middle of the void, I would absolutely show you something that really proves it is my favorite color. Because my skin is very much red. It is soaked in a gradient of red, and I made it that way. Because I find that having... I like playing around with color and things like that. And when I went to update my skin, because I had the same skin for since probably 2013, I want to say. Whenever 1.6.4 was, I decided it was finally time for an update, and I was like, you know what I like? I like red. We're going to have red as my skin. And some people might think it is overboard, but I do not. But I kept the shirt from my old skin, and I like it. Because, like, it kind of feels like a homage to my old skin. Yes! Yes, I very much like it. Okay, let's do this. So we're facing out into the void, just in case. Okay. We go 1, 2. Then... Ba-da-ba-da. Here we go. That be my skin. It is very red. Okay. There we go. Safety. Now, go like that. Good. Now it's time to cause some mischief. What? What is this? Hello? There's usually things that go blah at me. Yes, we absolutely need the sky's the limit. So we do play with a couple of data facts, which means that one of them being that the shells drop 2 shells each time, mostly because I kept getting frustrated at having uneven amounts of shells. And I think that's about the only... I will probably remember later if there are other ones. Oh, this feels so good. Oh, that's a prison. Not a prison. Oh. Oh, okay. Got this. We've got this. Oh, yes, this is a treasure room. This is good. Not having this amount of shulkers. Okay. First step. Room. Eat. Like, the way I see it, this is why we have a bow. Like, We don't need a bow for the dragon. We need a bow for these guys. Ah! Wait, no, this is not where we need to be. I didn't even... Wait, what? Why is this here? Get me down, please. Oh, no. Wait, I do like Naruto. I actually watched all of Naruto and all of Naruto Shippuden, and I also read it. Okay, that's one. That's two. Thank you for the lift. Perfect. Where's the other one? Ah, there you are. Hi, buddy. And all of that for a shovel. I'm not sure if I should be impressed or insulted. Oh. Yes, they are. If something says blah blah blah, it is a vampire. Wait, does that mean we're fighting vampires? Does that make us, instead of a vampire, are we vampire hunters dressed as a vampire? Is that what's happening right now? Oh my word. These are the questions of life that need answering. How do we get up here? Okay, like this parkour course I have never managed to actually do legitimately, so we may actually need to use blocks. Oh, there we go. That's good. 5. My favorite animal in Minecraft, it has to be the panda. But then again, the panda is my favorite animal overall. I swear I'm hitting you. Go. There's 2 of them. Gone. What else have I got? Like, technically... Yeah, I was so happy when they added a panda. Like, I was just like, oh! Like, why? Why is that there? Because, like, I think a panda is really, really underrated. I know for a lot of people, pandas... I played Minecraft for 10 years, I believe. And, like, I've never really stopped playing Minecraft at any point either. But, that being said, I haven't gone and beaten the Ender Dragon until, what was it? 2 years ago? 3 years ago? When I started the channel? Because, for me, I really don't want Bane of Arthropods. Oh, yeah, they will be good for the aesthetic. Because, for me, Minecraft has been... it's just something not to push boundaries. It's just something that's been just there. Not something big, not something huge. It's just existed. Okay. I don't want to go for the ship now. Got a little bit. Really? See what's in here. Hi buddies! How you going? And I think it's something that this channel's been really good for, is actually teaching me to push my limits. Because for me, I don't willingly push my limits, and I know a lot of people don't willingly push their limits. Because of the fact that not pushing your limits, it's safe. Oh, I think this is pushing us up to the next shulker. And in that, being able to just... Ah, goodness! between two places. Okay, change of plans. We go this way. We go and visit the. Yes, thank you. Okay, just in case, we are going to slurp one of these. I have a sneaking feeling that we're going to be shot by a shulker. Carol's back. Oh yeah, we definitely need to do this way. Because, like, I think being able to stretch your limits in a healthy way is... And I have said this many times on this channel, and you'll probably hear it again if you hang around. Going and stretching your limits in a safe and healthy manner is big. It's important. There we go. There's the shulker bullets. Oh, let me go this way. Thank you. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to ask that one. Whoop. No, you need to be... Thank you. I'm 30-ish. Wait a minute. If we take the slow falling and all of the bullets, then we might get the going up high achievement. I don't know how high we actually need to go, but hey. And like, so I'm about 30. I'm old. Sort of. We got our wings. We almost got our wings. We will yoink those in a moment. Hey, how you going? Ah. Oh, I totally forgot about the trim. Yeah. Welcome back. Oh, and that helmet is way better than the one we've got on. That is Aqua Affinity. We're winning. Oh, plus diamonds? Ah. Ah. Life is good! We have wings! Oh my goodness, this is great! Okay, if we just get a bit of space in our inventory, because oh my goodness, we really need it. But hey, we've got wings. This is amazing. We are free. Nobby is free. Oh my goodness. Wait, we have rockets. All we have to do is make sure that we're not going to be too insane about where we fly. But now that we know where this ship is, we can actually go and explore. So we should be able to go either on this direction or the other direction and see where it takes us, as long as we just keep an eye on this, because having a set of Elytra die on us would not be very good at all. Oh wait, we have slow falling on us. And here. Oh, I did not consider that. Okay. But this gets us traveling so far and so much faster. We have wings and we have another tiny thing. Oh well, it's ours. Well, if you're doing a lot of overworld travel and you have a lot of Elytra, or not Elytra, ability to have durability on your wings, I hope I am able to do that as well. That would be cool, honestly. Like, I in a combat situation, this potion I find is a bit tricky to deal with. Oh, Lord. Heck yeah. Because basically, it allows you to still move about, right? But it changes the way you move about for me. And in that, I'm not exactly able to do things. With Elytra, if you're Elytra, well, we can have fun with blast protection. It means we can have fun with creepers a bit more. With Elytra, if my Elytra, if my Elytra breaks, and in this case we have another N30, so this is a bonus. If my Elytra breaks, it means that I'm not really going to be able to deal with it as easily, because I'll be basically stuck falling slowly. That being said, it does mean I'm not going to die from having it fall slowly on me. Oh my goodness! Yes, please! Oh wait, I'm not wearing a chest plate. Oh my goodness. I kind of wish I had the... Wait, do I have the data pack that lets me take these and make it a shell? Because one of the data packs I looked at was having a shapeless crafting system for shulker shells. Let's just see if I do have it or I don't. No, I do not. Okay. Because I looked at a bunch of quality of life ones. Because me, the way it is if you have okay, none of those are actually better than what we've got right now. But basically, if your Elytra wears out, it's harder to notice because... And when it does wear out... Oh, I don't have a Christmas costume yet. This was made... within the last couple of days. I'm a girl, but I don't mind if people say he or she. It doesn't really matter to me. I think that it's a whole lot of bother that I'm not too fussed with. And I'm also very good at confusing people. I can make my voice all high and soft and sweet. And then I can bring it down very low. And I can be very well confused. And, well, that is a top high. So, yeah, it's just, wow, that is a very inaccessible gateway. However, I think we will use it because we kind of need a gateway. Because now look, we have so much. Well, look, those aren't exactly stuff, but we have stuff. We have also. Wait, we need purple blocks, don't we? Blah blah blah. Hey, if we just grab ourselves some purple blocks, then we can duplicate that. Wait. Yes? Yes. If we duplicate a spire armor trim, we can stick that on some of our stuff. Speaking of which, wings! And I think that would be good. Because, basically, the way I see it is we get some armor trims, and then we... Oh my goodness, it's homing beacons! We see how it meant, like, I like the way that the armor trims work in the world with mixing things in and changing things. Like, you telling the story with your armor. I like that. Also, we're going to need to pick a color for going on our armor this world. Maybe quartz? I think quartz This would be cool. So we came from back the other way. So I wonder... Okay, we're getting totally sidetracked and seeing what's out here. Because... Bye! I'll see you next time! Wait, we were looking for a gateway, weren't we? Oh, I... Well, in the first world, I had intended to do, funnily enough, giant builds, like giant flower builds. So it's sort of coming full circle and bringing it into the overworld in this one. So that's kind of an ironic thing. Oh yeah, there was a... Mostly because it slipped my mind. Like, it walked in one ear and out the other that I forgot about the gateway. And, oh boy, those elytra. Non-unbreaking elytra, it just does not last. Oh my goodness. Ooh, hello. Visited you? Oh, good night. It's nice meeting you. Have we visited you? Yeah. Oh, we have not. Just yoink. And we'll give you a present. Yoink. Why are there always beetroot seeds? Yeah, like... Dealing with the durability of these type elytra without unbreaking is just... Okay. Let's quickly find a gateway and then... Oh. Maybe it was like the main crop of the place. Okay, now we really gotta change out our elytra before there's problems. I would feel embarrassed if I was like, oh yes, we're flying, and we're doing more flying. Wait, I think that's the city we visited last time. And then it's just like, donk. Yeah, it was the inaccessible one, wasn't it? Yeah, we visited this one, so we need to go this way. Do-do-do-do. Okay. We have eyes open. We're looking for a spot of light. There it is. Perfect. How you going? Can we... No, we couldn't. It really is. Like, having them glow is so useful. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Bunch. Aha! We have made it. It'll be so good to be home. And we'll be able to jump off the top of our tower now. Or our cliff. That'll be such a vibe. Oh, that'll be so exciting. Oh, it's on Vanilla Tweaks. In their data packs. They have a lot of really useful data packs. And I find that... Have some water. Mixing, like, you can mix in a whole bunch of their data packs together. Because their data pack is also the one I use for doing the fast breaking leaves and things. Maybe we do sleep. And that makes my life a lot easier long term. Oh, I love the end credits. Like, personally, I would love to just leave them rolling. But I'm not sure if we could... I'm not sure if staying for 10 minutes and just leaving them rolling is possibly entirely... I'm always on the fence of whether to leave them rolling and just talk or what. So it's kind of like, oh. And then I only get one chance per world and it's like, oh, double O. Wait, we have a silk touch. We could have stolen an inch. Yes. Oh, bother. Okay. Wait. Class protection. Fire protection. Now we can... Now comes the question. What will look good on our armor? If we go ahead, we grab a bit of this. Bit of... What else is there? Wait, I think the other stuff is this way. Like, I would love to do red, but I think that would clash a little bit. So we're probably not going to do red. Maybe we go... Maybe lapis? You can put lapis on those, right? Either way, we got to duplicate the template. Oh, it's good to know that we got the right one. Oh, or iron, maybe? We can do iron, right? It's either that or we do diamond and see what that looks like. Like, I find the end credits to be something that's very inspiring because, hey, we don't actually have a smithing table yet. Wow. Wow. I thought for sure we had a smithing table. Oh, that's super weird. Okay. Next quest. We pretty up this area. This is just not to do. Wait. First off, we need to go to the top. There is only one thing appropriate to do in this situation, and that is to yeet ourselves off the top of the mountain. Because, like, you read the end credits, and it's just like, hey, you're worthy. You're worth it. You can do it. And not only that, but we fly! But you, as a person, you did this, and you can start anew, and everything's waiting for you. Like, it's a pretty amazing thing. It's awesome. Okay, we tower. It looks amazing. Okay. And we did our first overworld flight. Oh, wait. We left Hamel. Okay, we will need to pick up Hamel. But... okay, first things first. We need to get the floor going. Enchanting table users. What about them? I mean, we're enchanting table users. I'm not following? So basically what I'm thinking is we're going to mix in... Oh! Options. Statistics. Wait, where do we find it? Statistics. Oh, oh, this came just straight off the table. Wait, where is it? General interactions with. Okay, I don't know how to do. I don't know. The words are small. I can't see ender chest servant. Nope. Enchanting. It's like, I think I got my sword done at a lower level, and then I got my sword done a second time. I got my pickaxe done once, and then my helmet I got straight off the table first time with Unbreaking 3. It said it was Unbreaking 3. My pants said Protection. I slapped Mending on these after it said Protection 3, and I got Feather Falling 4 out of the mix. But that was the second enchantment I put on them, because first time round it said Protection 2, Feather Falling 2. And my chest plate was straight off the table as well, because I make sure that... Oh, and my sword was originally Sweeping Edge too, but I put that through the grindstone. Get this, because the way I see it, having Sweeping Edge against an Ender Dragon fight is not ideal when the Ender Dragon is like, hey, you want to go ahead and anger all the Endermen that are following me? Like, it's not really ideal. Okay. And like when that happens, it's just like, oh no. It's like, oh, such oh no. And I think when that happens, it's happened a couple of times, and each time, like, when the Endermen transfer the aggro, that is when the fight just becomes pretty much impossible. Okay, I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll transform this nook over here into a fixing up setup. Not a furnace setup. I kind of want to put the furnace setup somewhere else. But, like, a grindstone fixing up type setup. So we're actually able to go like that. That back. Put that back. Put this up here. I like that. Do that. And then close. Oh, that's subtle. I like that. But doing something like that, I think, and then having it sort of flow around. Oh no, we totally forgot. We'll have to go back to the end and grab some, because I think grabbing some of those will be really cool to dot them around the place. But I think that's a later thing. Speaking of which, one of the things we're doing is we are collecting sweet berries so that we can use them as lower shrubs, because with having things being the land of the giants, not only are we going to need big bushes, we're going to need medium and R level of bushes, because if you look at how things grow, generally you've still got mosses and lichens and stuff like that, and sweet berries and leaves and things are going to simulate those mosses and lichens and things. What we need, I think we'll go with deep slate. We're going to probably go back to the end cities multiple times, because I think grabbing those will be really cool later on, and mixing them up, because we can have a lot of fun mixing those things. Okay, and if we go with like that, and some of those, and get this a very structured area in place. Tried one of these on top of an oak log. No! We could have a doorbell! A roaring doorbell! me. That would be so cool. One moment. Drink has been had. Like, having a roaring doorbell, just that deeply appeals on a personal level. Okay. We've got to get us... Yes, absolutely. We've got to get ourselves a roaring doorbell. Wait, does it have to be on top? Can it be on the side? Because if we put it on the side, then we can have like a doorbell on one side with the note block and then have the head on the other side. Oh, there you go. Nope, that's the wrong button. Don't like that. That just sits too high. I like having the bench there. So maybe if we go like that. So it feels like, oh, that sucks. Oh, well, there are ways around it. We could figure out ways around it. Because click. Oh, wait, no, we're not getting distracted, but we can scheme about that later. First things first, we do this. I think if we take out this wall here, like just a little bit like that, that gives us a better flow. Yeah. Maybe that. Then we'll put a barrel there. Yeah. Because that way, we can section it off like we've done up here. How we've got the deep slate tiles, well, the deep slate sections. We can do that down here and make it so that it actually feels like somewhere that's got a functional area that's different to this functional area, and we'll probably put a different color in here. So we're making it feel like two different areas within the same room that are separated. And hopefully, within that, we need to remember that anvil's drop. We should be able to get what we need out. Ta-da! There we go. Like, if we get Dragon Head, we could, like, in theory, because of quasi-connectivity, we could put a button on one side of the wall, have a block, and then have the note block with the dragon head sitting up. In theory, that sounds correct. We need to try this. In theory, this is sounding correct. In practice, we need to try it. Because I think this would be a lot of fun to do. And that is an awesome doorbell. Okay, yeah, I like that. That feels like it's a functional area in itself, and we just need a barrel there. Don't mind me. I feel like dealing with you guys right now, so we will. Yeah, like, oh, actually mixing in flagstone would be cool. Like, I think... Oh, this is my place. I live here. Thank you. Like, I think having sections like that really help the feel of a place. And it's something... Actually, funnily enough, it's something that I've been learning in real life too. And it's something I've been bringing in from real life, is learning how to separate things in sections. Because when you do that, it actually makes the room have its own little areas. And it makes life a whole lot easier. you should be dead before you get to me. Okay, so now just a barrel. How do we make a barrel again? You need slabs, right? Yes, there we go. Perfect. I think I woke up with a frog in my throat. Okay. So hopefully this should fix the problem. Or barrel? The something. And I'm thinking long term, we should be able to have it so that this all sort of connects together and eventually I want to have it so that we have soul sand elevator going up somewhere else in the mountain. But for now I'm quite happy with having the external elevator. We go like that. Now we have our materials where we want them and they're completely available. So, nope, wrong one. Grab our helmet, our pants, and our thing. Alright, let's see. Iron and spire. Ooh. Okay. So we get a cool line. Or we get... And so this one seems to be a line. Okay, I'm there for that. I think we'll put the line on our boots. And I think we'll make iron the look for this world. This is chill. This is nice. I like it. And then it's smooth. Okay. That's nice. So now I think it is the opportunity to decorate the rest of this. Also, when it comes to doing enchantments, I find that making sure your bookshelves are fully what's the word? Fully done up so that you're not going to have any problems later on is also really helpful. Like, if you're making sure that you have it's like the full amount of bookshelves, which I believe is something like 15 or 16, that makes life a whole lot easier. Because then you're not going to run into needing to upgrade your enchantments, and you're regularly going to get protection 3 or 4 rather than protection 1 or 2 at the highest level. And it just makes life generally easier. Oh, speaking of which, shulker shells. Let's turn them into the right things that we need. Ba ba ba. That is probably too many. But we have portable happiness. This is a good thing. This is a good time. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I'm so looking forward. Like, I think... What? Is there gunpowder in there? You know what? I don't care. I don't care right now, and we can just add the pearls to it. That is probably going to bite me in the bum. But, like, I think having everything set up like that makes life really good, because we should be able to make, like, everything organized and stuff. Good. It should be all... I want to call it tidy, but let's face it, nothing is ever tidy in any of my worlds. Like, it looks cool, but it ain't tidy. I think if I called anything tidy in my worlds, I would just be lying to myself. Like, we've got this area to sort of reshape and fluff up. And then I think Like, that's going to be our first project. And then we're going to basically, I think, make sure we have a lot of the basic farms as we work on that. That back. My brain not working. What do we need? We need the cherry log. We need some tough stone. We'll pick up some cobble as we go. We have no andesite. Okay, that's important. I think, like, we're going to need a lot of dye farms, I think, in this world. It'd probably be good if we get a food source organized for once. Like, at least one of our worlds, we make sure we've got our food sorted instead of looking at our food chest and just praying that we've got some sort of food sorted and being like, you know, are we going to starve today? Is there something there? No. Okay. Let's bone meal something. Oh, speaking of which, we need bone meal. We are going to need a lot of bone meal. And I kind of want to try and make with the skeleton farm. Like, it's kind of on the could we do it list. I know these things are risky, but it kind of excites me. How's it going? Welcome to the world. Da, da, da. So, today we have gone and we have earned our wings. So now we are flying around in flashy new elytra. And we are working on our base. We live in a mountain. It is a pretty mountain. Yes! I love flying. Flying is probably one of my favorite parts of Minecraft. Being able to just go ahead and glide around, chill out, enjoy the world. And I'm not sure if we'll go, what kind of farm we'll go for XP, but I want to make sure that it's a good blend of giving us items and also XP. So I'm not sure if we'll go for a mob farm, like the general mob farm we had in the last world, or we'll go for the guardian farm. But I definitely don't want to go for an ender. Like, although enders are really useful, I find that they're very restrictive in what items we get out of them, and I don't think it's worth it. There we go. Okay, I like that for the structural support in here. And I think if we add some of the, where are they? The iron bars like this. Well, the Guardian farm I prefer to use is Iron XO4's Guardian farm. And what that farm does is it segments off a chunk or less than a chunk from the temple, and you don't actually have to drain the monument. And it just yeets the guardians into the nether and then spits them out somewhere else for you to pick them up. Oh, speaking of which, you guys, we have our own Halloween mob. Look at him! Meet Bob. Isn't he friendly? I figured we may as well pick up a Halloween mob. I tried to pick up what is it? Yes. Bob is like my default name for a villager, for a mob. So, like, in my season 1 world, I had like a stack of name tags called Bob. But I find, yeah, there was this villager running around with a pumpkin on his head, and I was like, oh, I want you. But then by the time I actually had the name tags, get despawned, and I was so disappointed. I was just like, no! Bob 1.0, how could you? So we did not have him. Instead, we just have Bob 2.0. The worst edition. He's like the Frostburn update of Bob. So, it's sad, but there we go. Want some of those. Oh, and the iron bars. Nope, wrong one. Wrong one. Oh, that's a good question. Maybe he is Bob 0.5. Like, I was thinking that it would be Bob 2.0 because I got him the second version. But if he is the worst version, like, that does make sense. Not that many. And that makes sense. And I believe we've got iron. Yes, we do have iron up there. And basically, we should be able to mix everything together and get a good time. What else? What is it? Hey, there we go. Perfect. Wait, I don't have a crafting bench up here. Okay, maybe I have found a flaw in the plan of having everything on different levels, because up here, we don't have a crafting bench at all. There, like, even tucked in behind here, we've just got chiseled bookshelves in the loom. Like, there's nothing. Oh, thank you. Yeah, eventually, I'm hoping that we get a shooting up rocket thing situation going. And then on a lot of these connecting situations, we'll have a lot of different little parts, but they won't all connect together. So it'll be like this jigsaw puzzle, I'm hoping. Wait, we have wings. We can do it the cool way now. Yes! And hopefully over time, it'll feel like a lot of different people have added to it. And that way, it'll kind of feel like it's been almost organically added and stitched together. And it should be good. Wait, that's a chest, not a... Yeah, expansive. Yes! Yes, expansive is basically... Expansive is basically my ideal building method. Where you take one thing and then you build onto it. Or you just build a big thing. Like, both of these are very good options. Mind me, we're going past. We are good. Like, I think going ahead and building big and building snazzy and then focusing in on details. I love it. It is really cool to do. Because you end up with the most amazing builds afterwards. Okay, if we just sneak a crafting table maybe back in there, because then it'll feel like it's just sort of tucked in and it's blending from stone to wood, like that. But we're going to need something over here so it actually feels legit. Because right now it's like, oh yes, this is totally on board. Hopefully. Oh. Yeah, like, I think different people have different skills in the matter of detailing and things. Like, I I personally find that when it comes to redstone and things, I'm not amazing, but I can at least follow a tutorial. But that being said, I'm also learning how to mess around and like understand the rules. Of when things actually, do a barrel roll is an amazing mod if you really like fly in Minecraft. Like if you like your elytra, you like fly, and you'd like it to be a little bit what's the word? Looser? 10 out of 10, I recommend do a barrel roll. The only reason I don't have that mod installed is because I want this to be a very vanilla, well, mostly vanilla experience, and B, do building, like if you're doing very short flights, it can get a little bit tricky to deal with. But yeah, 10 out of 10. That is an amazing mod. But yeah, like I find that for sometimes it's more about finding the right person's tutorial. Like even Ilmango's simple tutorials, because of the way things are worded and stuff, I find it very hard to follow. Oh, I play around with a lot of mods. Like modding is one of my pastimes, so you will hear a lot of different mods getting brought up on a regular basis in this stream. And oh, which one was that? If I may. I'm always curious to hear what mods people install. Because, like, I think it's really interesting what people find important. Oh, yeah, I know that one. Or at least I've heard of it. I haven't tried it. Yeah, do a barrel roll is quite similar, except what happens is it unlocks the camera from when you're flying. Oh, much cute! So when you fly, you basically literally do a barrel roll and things like that, and you're actually able to it feels so much more dynamic and stuff, and it takes a bit of getting used to, but it's well worth it, I think. Oh, buddy, wander around. I think I'm quite happy with how that is right now. I think get these stairs done because this is not okay. Are you having these hang out like that? Yeah, like I think for a lot of people, mods are definitely, I'd almost call modding a lifestyle when it comes to Minecraft. We are going to need to get more, because when it yeah, I feel that like something that makes my life a whole lot easier is I use the Prism launcher, and it's basically click and collect when it comes to mods. You're just like, yeah, I want that, I want that, I want that, but or there's a whole lot of mod packs that you can just click and get, and it makes life a whole lot easier. But that being said, if you're just getting the mods and being like, oh yes, bam, and just getting random mods, you'll still run into the problems of, hey, this needs this doesn't work for some reason, and that That needs patience. That needs so much patience. And some days I'm just like, this is not worth it. Although, I think one of, like, the Create mod and Essential, which is a mod that basically turns your computer into a temporary server. No, I do not like that. They're probably at the moment, they're on my top 2 most used mods. Like, anytime I'm modding my game, I'm like, yes, we're putting those in, because Create feels like a natural extension of what Minecraft is supposed to do. And if I want to share my world with anyone, Essential means that, Essential is basically, you don't have to buy a server. But that being said, you can make it multiplayer beyond land, and it's really great. I still don't like that. What if we this, then do this? There we go. Yeah, that is way better. Huh? That is not way better. The way Essential works is that you're basically going and... Oh, the way it's basically working is it's turning your computer into a server temporarily. So it's slightly less secure than an actual server, because it is technically making your IP a bit more accessible than a regular server, and servers have a bit more security measures in place and things like that. That being said, and also, like, because it's your computer running the world and you're playing on the world at the same time, it can require a bit of beefiness to a computer. So sometimes, you know what, these do not, that does belong. That is actually in the wrong place. So it can, here's my acacia. It means that basically you can have oh, yes. All good. Basically, it gets more taxing on a computer the more people that are involved. Now, I swear I had a miscellaneous... Yeah, words are hard some days. Speaking of which... We fight the frog with water. And we also use the useless chests. And we put the rubbish in here. I don't know where wait, those don't belong there. We have a potions lab for this. Ah, we know how to be tidy. Sort of. Ish. Yeah. I think we should be good for doing things. But I think also Essential brings a lot of, like, if you're running a private server with, like, just you and 3 or 4 friends, it's a really great way to get to close. Oh no! Well, if it helps, I am in New Zealand, so this is probably traveling halfway around the world to get to you. And so, like, that is part of it. Possibly. What we need to... You know what? This is a junk box. We're just going to add to the junk box. And we will sort that out after stream. And... I find... Yeah. Yeah, it's like almost on the other side of the world. I think if we're looking at it literally on the other side of the world, I think if I remember correctly, it's something like Madagascar or something. It's literally on the other side of the world. I do things. Yes. And to be fair, I'm actually in my Halloween costume right now. Usually Usually I look like this. And I have wings on my jacket. So today's just dressing up for Halloween, so oh wait. That's fair. That's very fair. So yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking we're missing... What we'll do is we'll clear out the sand, since we've got that all organized. We'll get the sand... Wait! We need to get Hamill! I just realized we've left Hamill, and we were going to get him. Poor Hamill. On the bright side, at least it's not too long of a trip. And then I think organizing to get some farms organized would be good. No, Hamill is the camel. And to be fair, I mostly named Hamill the camel as a joke because there is a race car driver who was pretty famous in my country called Mark Hamill. So it is a bit of a joke there that I know that most people won't get. And like, camels aren't amazingly fast, but it's a nice camel. I appreciate this camel. Also, I'm not even sure if Mark Hamill is his real name. They're really cute. They're adorable. Oh, also, I have learned how to make a TNT duper. It's not a flying TNT duper, but I have made a TNT duper. So, I figure what we're going to do with how we get to our end portal is we're going to make a well. And I figure, yeah, I'm so excited. I figure what we're going to do is we're going to make a giant well around it so that the giants that live here actually use it as a way to get their water. And then we can go, like, climb up and then jump down. And I think that'll be really cool. Just be like, yes, we have our well. We jump down. We'd be like, mwahahaha. Do. Like, I'm kind of thinking, like, I'm slowly leaning towards the idea of having the multi-mob farm. Oh, happy new hour to you too. It's midday here. Hey, Hamill, I swear I saw you just a minute ago. Hamill. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it would be like... Daylight savings is a whole thing. And like, dealing with time zones buddy. Up you get. Dealing with time zones was not something I had ever anticipated needing to deal with because, like, in New Zealand, you're not real. Like, growing up, I was never really encouraged to think about the fact that there is an outside world. Like, the age of the internet did not really hit the area I lived in until well after I was doing schooling. So everyone was like, oh yes, you go and you be a shop clerk, you go and you do this, go and do that. That is what people do. So I was like, oh yeah, I don't need to think about daylight savings. That's not a thing that people do. And like, it was so strange later on and doing this, and I'm like, oh wait, people live on the other side of the world. I have to think about this now. Yeah, and then boom. Like, I don't, no, I'm good, Creeper. I'm very, very good. Like, I don't think, if my friend hadn't actually been like, hey, Spelling, what are things you haven't done in Minecraft? I don't think I would have done this. I always, like, Minecraft and streaming and stuff like that, I never thought of gaming and stuff as something that was something, yeah, speaking of boom, Creeper, perfect timing. I never thought of streaming or anything like that as something to actually make a living or anything like that. Like, or be someone to actually put yourself out there and be like, hi internet, how are you going? How's your day going? Because I think sometimes it takes a friend or someone like that really just to open your eyes. No, oh, you can do it, good boy. Ouch. That's, oh well, now I know you can't shoot me now. Sorry. Yes, well done, Habel. Good work. Come on, Jones. I know, who shoots a camel? It's so mean of him. And like, I think making sure that you're doing things that you love and opening your eyes to things that you would have otherwise disregarded is a really big thing, and it's kind of really cool to do. Because otherwise you end up being like, oh yeah, I like doing this thing, screw doing any other things, it doesn't matter. And you might not actually consider the fact that you may not actually like it because this is the thing that you've been doing forever. And of course you like it because you're doing it, right? And it's always very interesting to talk to people who are like that because they're like, yeah, it's fine, right? And yet, when you ask them if they actually like the job, they end up changing the subject. And it's always very interesting, I think. It's like, ah. Excuse me, coming through. That being said, like, it does, I think, come into the sort of category of the situation where being able to do what you want to do versus doing something as a practical thing. Oh, that is a lot of skeletons. Just take the long road. Here we go. Because, like, sometimes things are practical decisions. And that's never really a fault of anyone. Yeah! At least the zombies can't. Yeah, that is exactly right. And I deeply appreciate that. It is a very nice change to just wander around and be like, ha! I am immune! I'm also really appreciating the fact that we're... Come on, Hamel. There we go. That we're at the point where we can... Here you go. Back where you belong. Where we're able to... Yeah, we are immune! Donk! Yeah, that's about par for the course. Where we're able to actually go ahead and enjoy the travels and things. It's nice. Okay. I'm kind of thinking if we make ourselves a mob farm, I think that would probably be a good compromise because I'd like the gunpowder and I'd like the bones because we're going to need a lot of bones long term. So if we go ahead and we grab ourselves some of the obsidian we've got and we see where our tunnels take us, because we've made a few tunnels in the nether and oh, you are welcome to add thoughts and opinions. They are always welcome. Not for us. Actually, a raw iron block would be cool. I think it is too early in the world for us to be contributing to your things. So what we will do is we will adopt your leather. Thank you, sir. Oops, I have no idea what happened there. Tragic. Terrible. No idea. Nil. Okay. Wait, that's protection 3. That's protection 3. No. Totally secret. Who knew a villager could have a potion of invisibility in the daytime? Oh no. Grab the booties. Then we need a flint and steel. Nope. Did it? Okay. We are set. Got the food? Yeah. Because I figure, at least this way, we're going to actually use nether portals, because I am a sucker for flying around in the overworld and being like, yeah, and we don't need to use portals. We don't need portals. Well, why are you here? No, go through. Thank you. We need this way. So there has been a little bit of digging off. Well, there has been a lot of digging. This way. So I figure at some point we just pick a direction, we go, and then we find out where we are. This goes about 1,000 blocks this way, and so eventually we'll see something that we like. Yes, exactly. And welcome to your stream streak. I hope it is long and enjoyable. And I hope the stream streak stays as long as we are in the world. Or the world stays as long as your stream streak. Let's go with that. I hope the world stays as long as your stream streak. Like our longest world so far has been about I think our longest world has been just under 1,500 days. But I think I'd prefer to counting in months and things, because that feels more accurate. But I know a lot of people like to have the day count and things, because it's a measurable number. Where are we at? This feels like a good spot. Maybe a bit longer? Let's go a little bit longer. So this is at basically at 0, 0 or 0 something. Like we're just off 0 on one of the axes. Okay, let's try here. We like this. Oh, like that. Yep, there we go. There we go. That's good. Nowhere for us to pop out in odd places. Yeah. Yeah, this does not seem right. I think I made that too small. Yeah, it just doesn't seem quite right. Like, yeah, that is definitely not right. Like, portals are one of those things that I always have trouble with. Like, is it too short? Is it too tall? Is it... Where does this lie? Oh, we must... There we go. I suppose that's just how portals are. On the bright side, I'm probably one of the perfect people for that, because it is kind of my hobby to turn the underside of my world into Swiss cheese. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Cave. Oh, it's an ocean. Okay. You know what? We'll leave this portal here so that we can actually get items. A ground... Oh my goodness, that's adorable. A ground mouse. Like, whether it's a ground mouse or a bird or anything. It's cute. I love it. Because, like, normally I tend to spend most of my time in the air, preferably. But ground mouse is amazing. I love it. Or maybe I'm a burrowing owl. Oh my goodness. I think those are Australian. Or? Oh, bird! Oh my god. Well, I happen to be dressed perfectly for the occasion. Okay, we need more lava. We ran into a lava pocket, didn't we? Let's think about this. We did run into a lava pocket. I think it was back the other way in the desert, in the savannah area. Oh, I am dressed as a vampire. Blah, blah, blah. So, I have red hair. At the moment, like, I normally have red hair, pointy eyes, a blue mouth, and fangs, much like my portrait. And then I usually wear a hoodie. But today I have swapped out my hoodie for a cape, and I have put in red contacts, or I've changed my eye color. So that is... Oh crap! The spider! Oh my goodness, that gave me a fright. So, yes, we go blah blah blah. Or I suppose maybe I want to suck the blood. No, we go blah blah blah, because that is so much more fun than I want to suck your blood. I don't think... Oh, it's okay. It's sort of task failed successfully, because we remembered, sort of, on seeing the spider. So it sort of worked. Okay, if we go to the... Why? So it sort of worked. We sort of remembered-ish. So, I think, if I remember correctly, wait, that was floaty sand. He does! Like, that is very precarious, but a very good view. I cannot fault him for such an amazing view. Like, 10 out of 10. I believe that we have the suspicious area of sand just over here. Is this it? No, this is not it. Okay, we're looking for the area that's got all the dots. That's by the village. Aha! I think this is it. Yes! Okay. So if we just carefully do this. Okay, we'll pour a little bit more in. Yeah, we came across this area in the desert. It's got all these holes. It's basically Swiss cheese right now. And it made me very nervous. It did not make me feel supported at all. And basically, it has lava. It is a mostly covered lava pool. Ah, there's more cheese. Da-da-da. There we go. This should be good. Yeah, not good. Oh my goodness, there's more of it. And we won't be worrying about... yeah, it's hot and melty cheese. We won't be worrying about actually getting more of it because, like, saving any of it because there's a whole bunch of it down in nacho cheese. There's a whole bunch of it down in the mine, so we're good there. Okay. Oh. I mean, you should be fine for just knocking it out, being chill. Yeah. And hopefully not causing too much issues. Like, it's always interesting. Bro! This is the wrong place for you to be. Come on, come on. Back up the way you came. Go on, go on. Thank you. Don't come here again. This is a bad place. This is bad vibes only for villagers. This is the place where you want to come. Why? Why are you even here, sir? That villager is just like, yeah, hey, I see you're doing digging. Yeah, I do have... It's really nice having live viewers. Like, I know a lot of the time I have people who are just here to chill, and it's really nice having people just here chilling. And I enjoy the fact that people just come and listen, as well as talk. It's quite cool. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Like, I've forgotten what... I've forgotten completely what movie that's from. Like, it's like Hotel something or other. But it will probably stick with me forever. Oh, thank you, Hotel Transylvania, thank you. Because just that scene of, I do not go blah, 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 is just permanently stuck in my mind. Oh, hey look, it's Cheese. Welcome back, Cheese. How are you going, Cheese? Blah. And like, I think the dealing with like having having the ability to go and have costumes like this is a lot of fun because I know it's probably not that special to people, but it's not something I get the opportunity to do too much anymore. So it's like, yeah, I will take the opportunity. So it makes it a whole lot of fun. And it's really cool. And it's also a little bit of silly too. Because like, I think you see a lot of streamers who are like, blah blah blah. I am so serious. Oh, they didn't have that line? Oh wow. I suppose that does make sense with translations and things. The jokes don't always translate across. Like, I was watching, it was a short little video on the differences in languages on how people say it's a difficult word, it's a difficult... Oh, yeah, that is exactly the line. I don't say blah blah blah. And one of the things that came up was that apparently each country has their own way of going, it's all Greek to me, which is basically the way here. Or it'll be in another country, like, it's all Turkish, it's all whatever, it's all Mandarin or something like that. To say, yeah, I don't understand this. Oh, it's all Russian. Oh, that's cool. And I find that really interesting that it's kind of this odd universal thing that everyone's like, oh yes, yeah, we don't understand this. It's a bit too complex for our tastes. Maybe it's this. And I find that really interesting. And apparently, according to the video, what was it? Yeah, exactly. Foreign languages. It must be gibberish. Like, hearing that, it was really interesting seeing it as a phrased statement. And I was like, wow. It's really interesting to see the perspective on that. But also the fact that it's not a singular thing, because of the fact that idioms and turns of phrases, they don't always translate well over countries. Like, I mean, if I went up to someone in, heck, even another English-speaking country, heck, barbarians were called barbarians because they were speaking gibberish, divisive as barbles. I don't know the word destive. Oh, describe. Ah, Karen's busy thinking my English wasn't up to snuff. Ah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, that suddenly makes things a whole lot clearer. Like, but also, if I went to the up to another country and was like, Cheryl, mate, like, people from my country would understand. But if I went to another country and did that, they'd just be like, huh? And it's just really interesting, I think. Yeah. I swear there's a Soul Sand Valley around here with the amount of ghasts that keep showing up. Every time I'm here, there's like 2 or 3 ghasts. But in New Zealand, you could have almost a full conversation just by saying mate. And like there was actually an ad campaign against drink driving that used just the word mate in one instance of the word doof for doofus. It was a short-lived slang word for doofus. I'm not sure I've heard it in a long while. And yeah, it just used mate to explain everything. Oh no! Internet, why? Why must you do such a thing? Hey, Piglin. Okay, I think if we set up on the other side of this. Okay, yeah, looks good. Okay, so we need 1, 2. Yeah, and then up. Up. Oh, I just realized we're probably tunneling it. That doesn't matter. We can do this. 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Not made an elf portal again. Oh, hello. Interesting. What do we got around here? Oh, warm ocean. Nice, nice. You like look around and you're like, okay, let me go, okay. And see, actually, it would probably be good if we set up a portal at 0, 0, because then we'd be able to pop back to. Oh, hey! Bonus! I see an ocean monument. Oh, heck yeah! Okay, let's just quickly. Beautiful! Oh, wait, we don't have any rockets to get ourselves back. That is probably... Oh, also... My lava sensors are tingling. Yep. This is the world of underground cheese. That is a spider. Okay, this is awesome! Yes! Yes! Hi, Super Minecrafter, how you going? Yes, today we are being a vampire! Blah, blah, blah! I can't resist. I really can't resist. Okay, this is a total... Wait, who else is shooting me? Okay, this is awesome. I'm here for this. Oh, I wish we had more rockets. Looking at you, creepers. Oh, okay. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, I know what we're going to do tomorrow, guys. Because what we could do is actually build a guardian farm instead of a mob farm. Because, but then we need gunpowder. Wait, Okay, let's just make a thinking boat so we can sit in the thinking boat and not have to worry about all you guys. Do we have an axe? No, we don't. Food. Because, basically, what I'm thinking... Because this is on the other side of a portal, we won't have to worry about decorating it for a while. And so we could go with an Iron XO4 style. Yeah, that, funnily enough, draining an ocean monument is... I doubt someone would type good if they were hacking your PC. One of those. One of these. Okay, let's get into the thinking boat so we don't have too many worries. Okay, thought process. Now we've got an ocean monument. We can actually make an Iron XO4 Guardian farm. Then, yes, what we can also do is, shipwreck. We can do extra thoughts while we do this. And, basically, we can go ahead. I would love to spin in actual circles like this, but this gets a little bit dizzying for everyone else involved, and I don't want to inflict that on everyone. What we can do is we can make that farm, and then we can have our ghast farm. Oh, do you have a trident? I'm so sad you do not have a trident. Much sad disappointment. Oh, 2332. Wait. I'm glad you enjoyed. And basically, what I'm thinking is we can make a ghast farm instead of a creeper farm. And that means that we can go ahead and basically have it so that things are working out in a way that... Oh, we have a base. We already have a base. Don't worry. We're living in a cave. Where is this? This way? That's the island. Yes. Yes, it is this way. Yeah, we are living in a base, technically. Like, I think our base is looking pretty good. We got... I mean, technically, yes. Technically, no. There are some technicalities around in that situation. I think it is, I mean, there is ground involved with it, right? Not exactly a sky base. Excuse me, zombie. Like, if we were building a sky monument, I think then we could call it a sky base and not have any troubles calling it a sky base. I mean, that would be, like, I think, yeah. Here is this. High dibs, it's under that little bit, right there. Double. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. Mountainside base. TNT. Yeah, I have a whole body. Oh, are you meaning my actual model? No, to do that, I need another piece of software called Elite Motion, and I think at this point in time, I would rather improve the setup I already have instead of adding to it. And although I know that I move my hands around a lot, I don't think, at least adding feet, I think adding feet is excessive, but having Elite Motion, it would track my hands. Yeah, well, on one hand, I think that having my hands tracked would, well, you guys would see how much time at least one of my hands is off the mouse or keyboard a lot. That being said, because I actually use my hand most of the time to talk, like, that being said, I find that the idea of paying for it at this time is a bit much. Ooh. And especially when... Welcome! Wait, is that a trident? It is a trident. We have a trident, buddy! Hey! Yes! Give me your trident! I need your trident in my life! I don't need my trident like that. Wait, I need to be careful because... Come on. Yes, trident? No, trident. Okay. Welcome, Gray. Oh, yeah. But our chat is English. If you can't speak English, I do speak emoji. Yeah, I do have trouble trying to keep my voice at a level of excitement that my microphone can keep up with. It's a work in progress. But welcome. Yes, welcome, Grayniv. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And like, I think when it comes to having a large base, I find that having a large base long term is like, it's a work in progress. Yeah, I've got my microphone set up so that it does its best, but its best is not always everything I want it to do. Oh, this is a different map, I think. We have, yes, moss blocks. I used to like cheese to a point, but my doctor ordered me off cheese, so nowadays I don't get cheese. So we need to go this way, correct? Cheese sandwiches, nacho cheese, macaroni and cheese, spaghetti bolognese with cheese. This way? I think we need to go this way. I think all of that is really good. Now we need to dodge that, otherwise we're going to have a bad time. Oh no! I hope your doggo's okay. Yeah, I had to institute a rule with my dog. Yeah, I had to institute a rule with my dog that he couldn't be in my footwell where I'm streaming because I move my feet a lot. And the few times... Wait, this is the same place. Is this the same place? Okay. Well, we know where that is now. organized. Actually, let's make ourselves a book of to-do things. So that we know what we're doing and when we're doing it. We'll leave the boat here for now. So we can have a thinking boat for next time. Oh no. Poor darling. Yeah, so my dog is just not allowed in the footwell at all because of that. There's been a couple of incidents and I'm just like, this is just a no-go. Yoink! The beehive collection spree has begun. Oh, and it's a Yorkie. Oh, that's tiny. Like, Yorkies are really tiny. Gouda. I've not had Gouda before. I've had cheddar, but not Gouda. Oh, which way is back? This way is back. Lucky is a Maltese Shih Tzu cross, and he came from the pound. Someone had just left him there, and so we adopted him. He was found basically wandering the streets. And I'm really grateful we have him. Yeah, his name's Lucky. Funnily enough, when we adopted him, we were just off giving out names at him, and Lucky was the name that he wagged his tail and came up to us with, so he's Lucky. Oh, his life has been very lucky now, I think, because he really likes car rides, and so he gets to go on supervised car rides. He doesn't stay in the car alone, so someone volunteers to stay in the car with him. And or if it's winter and the temperature's cold, or at least cold enough so the car's at a reasonable temperature, he can stay in the car for a little while by himself, but not very long. Because I'm always worried about him overheating. But yeah, he gets to snuggle and he gets to play with Jones, which is his adopted kitten. Oh no! Motion sickness in humans is one thing, but motion sickness in another is completely different. Because they don't get to understand what's going on. A Roblox game. That's cool. Bye! See you next time! Okay, awesome. So, we need a book. And I'm thinking what we'll do. So, we'll have sort of just a basic to-do list of the necessary things we need to build. Because for this world, I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to use a lot of blocks that aren't really... Yeah, books are cool. In the worlds we've had so far, we've had a few different ways of having some fun things. In the first one, it was a sort of game of if you spot the theme of the day, then you can go in the book. The last world, we were having basically if a mob gets killed, then you can name the bot. You can name the mob and then that goes in the book. I feel that I'm dysgraphic and so writing is hard. But I love reading. Welcome Brilliant. Just a heads up, our chat is English only, but I do speak emoji if you're not able to write in English. I'm sure I have some of those ink sacs somewhere, but for now, let's just introduce ourselves to some of these guys. So today we have gone ahead and we have gotten ourselves some elytra, and now we are organizing ourselves so that we can get some projects going. No, don't fly away from me, please. I swear, I only want what's good for you. I mean, we could organize a squid farm. That would be pretty interesting. Aha, okay, that should get us sorted. Yes, okay, we're organized. Because I figure, if we make ourselves the book, then we can actually organize it so that we have everything that we need all organized. Because it's going to be things like cacti farms and mud farms and things like that, all really a bit of the odd stuff. Okay, so the book, the plan. We want sugarcane farm. Okay. We need bone meal. We need gunpowder. Like, normally I put this in a Google document and then I sort of match up what farms we need. Yellow glazed terracotta farm. Technically, that is actually just going over to the Badland and mining the living daylights out of it. Although technically that's what we could do to get the yellow glaze, or any of the terracottas. We need cactus. What else do we need? Cactus, bone meal, gunpowder. Like, technically, we could go ahead and make a ghast farm. And that would be interesting. Oh, coal. You know, something for furnaces and things. Oh, maybe we could, for the coal farm, we could do we could actually make that the wither skeleton farm. Instead of doing it like a, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. Coal where you burn it. Charcoal, there we go. Okay, so I think for now, Guardian farm and a gold farm. Yeah, like, I think we should be able to get with the Skelly farm going, but it's going to be one of those projects that's going to be later down the line. So we'll probably, I think in terms of what's going to happen first, it's probably going to be the basics like a sugarcane farm and the cactus farm. Like, we could probably, what's the time looking like? Probably not today. But we could probably, like, I'm probably going to need to look up a lot of tutorials for the Skelly farm. I know eventually, depending on how far we get, we're going to need to get a emerald farm. Because emerald's one of those blocks that has that really vibrant green in it. And you can mix it with leaves and things like that to make things really pop. And it's also got a slight bit of texture with it. Good night. like, we will be stopping pretty soon too. Like, it's coming up to 3 hours, and that's generally the amount of time I spend streaming. So for anyone who's actually new here, oh no, probably the internet. But for anyone who is new here today, I usually stream for about 3 hours. I've been streaming for about 3 hours, and I stream 3 times a week. And I really hope you're enjoying it. Yes, actually, I can go exclamation mark STEREAM, and that should pop up stream times. Please work. Please work, Nightbot. There we go. And those are the times I stream. I'm thinking... Yeah, me and Nightbot have a love-hate relationship, I will admit. I'm working on getting Nightbot, Nightbot is always a work in progress for me. Oh, actually, I'm just thinking what we could do is have sugarcane falling into a water stream, and then have bamboo falling into a water stream, and then kelp, and etc, just going down and down and down. I think that would be cool. So I might get this area sorted out so it can actually do that, and then we'll do that next time. Live, laugh, Nightbot. Fair enough. And I think that'll be a good way to do things. So I think that is what we'll do with this area. We might end up just carving out an area like this, maybe, perhaps? Yeah, and pushing this back probably one more. No, not one more. Like that. And that'll give us what we need, I believe. Yeah, should be good. Like, it's not the usual place for a sugarcane farm, not at the top of a hill. But it should be good. Yeah. So, I think with everything that's happened, I'm rather happy, and it's been a good day. I think we've done pretty good. We have our base. We have it looking good. I'm glad you're happy. We have all sorts of things going on. Oh, I'm always happy when people are happy coming into stream. Like that makes me feel like people have really enjoyed themselves. We have a cool exit. Wait, I just realized. There we go. That looks way better. So, thank you everyone for coming. It is getting to 3 hours. And I don't want the frog in my throat to turn into a sore throat, so I will make sure I cut it short. So, I will say goodbye, and thank you all for coming. And maybe see you next time.